guys, it's Claris. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be swatching another one of those LA Colors polishes for you all, so let's just get right into it. So to begin, I'm going to peel off these nails I have here, and this is with my own peel off base coat that I made myself. I have a video about that on my channel here. I'm going to do a little bit of filing to keep my nails in my favorite almond shape, and then I'm going to apply a new coat of that peel off base coat and then let it completely dry. However, a couple of my nails have a gel base coat, so I will not be applying a peel off base coat to those. For those other two nails, I'm applying a ridge filling base coat to help smooth them out. So this is the polish I'm going to try out. Now it may seem a little bit boring for me to be swatching a plain white polish, but you know we all need a good white polish in our collections. It's a great base for a lot of different things. So I thought it would be neat to try out a cheap brand of white polish to see how good it is and if it's worth it or not. So this polish you can get at the dollar store. I got mine at Dollar Tree. So it's a very cheap polish, only $1. It's 0.44 fluid ounces, and the color is called Energy Source, but just a plain, pretty bright white polish. This is the white nail polish that I used when I started doing nail art. It's about $6, $7, so it's quite a bit more. So I'm trying out a new brand and seeing what works best. Probably the more expensive one will be better, but so yeah, let's just try this one out. So I am using my non-dominant hand on this, that's why I might be a little bit shaky. But starting out on the thumb, it is pretty sheer, but it's actually not that bad. And a guess could be, if I leave out the polish a little bit and it gets thick, that might be a way to kind of thicken up the opacity of the polish. I've never tried that before. That'd be an interesting idea. So moving on to the under nails, pretty good coverage. I'm not layering it on too thickly. I'm just doing pretty much normal application I would do. The brush size is kind of on the big side and it's not rounded at all, so it is a little bit tricky getting the cuticle line nice and round. And as I mentioned earlier, white is a great base for a lot of different designs, so probably after this I'll go on to doing a nail art design with all my nails white, and I'll definitely make sure to keep you guys posted on what I do on Instagram. So there is my first coat. This is kind of what I expected, but I'm going to let this dry for about 10-15 minutes and then I'll see you back later. Alright, so it dried pretty quickly in just a few minutes. Now let's do that second coat. I did do another polish of the week video with another LA Colors, and that was with this bright pink one here, and it seemed to be okay opaque in 2 coats. So I'm pretty happy how this one is turning out. It's still a little bit streaky, but if you are using this as a base and you're doing other nail art on top of it, I think it could do fine with just 2 coats. But in this case, as a full swatch, I'm going to do 3 coats to get the full effect. And the bigger brushes on the pinky can be kind of a challenge, but if you just be careful and work slowly, and don't worry, you can clean up any messes you make. Except for a few streaks, I think this is basically fully opaque except on the thumb. That one's a little bit more see-through. But let's do a third coat in a few minutes. Alright, let's do that third coat. And that really just about fixes up any streaks or anything. So I'd say it's about totally opaque in 3 coats. If you're enjoying this swatch, I would very much appreciate it if you're not already that you would subscribe to my channel. I post videos like this about nail art twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Well, I'd say about after 3 coats, that is totally opaque enough to go on to do any nail art you like, or just top it off with a top coat, which is what we're going to do to get the full effect when these are dry in a few minutes, so I'll see you back. But really quick before that, I'm just going to use a cleanup brush and kind of fix up the cuticle line to make it look really nice. This is optional, you don't have to do it, but it does help the nails get a very professional look. For top coat, I'm going to use Super Dry, and this one is actually from the dollar store as well, but it works pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm just applying that to all the nails. And I apply top coat to protect the nail polish to keep it from getting dented. And finally, once the top coat has dried, you can grab your favorite cuticle oil. You can use jojoba oil, which is what I'm using here. You could also use argan oil, olive oil, coconut oil. Those are all good. But anyways, I'm just massaging that into the cuticles to rehydrate them after using that acetone. And there is the completed swatch. I'm really happy with how these turned out. Go comment below your favorite brand of white nail polish you like to use. For my next video, the gel pedicure I did a while ago for myself has since grown out, so I'm going to do a gel pedicure removal and application video for you all. And especially as it's coming into spring and summer, I think a pedicure would be a really fun treat. So if you're not already, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to see more of my Polish of the Week episodes, I have a playlist I put together of all of them, and you can see that below in my description. Remember that a smile is the prettiest thing you can wear, so I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me for a few minutes of your day. I really appreciate that, and have a magical day.